What is the source of your joy? Could it be your family or those you hold dear? Perhaps it's wealth. Or is it the tranquility of your own mind? Consider the ancient Stoics, such as Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, who conceived of happiness in a manner distinct from contemporary media, depictions, or common perceptions. Thus arises the inquiry: what is the path to genuine contentment as understood by the Stoics? We are poised to unveil 10 enduring Stoic tenets today, capable of elevating your sense of joy. These concepts are immensely impactful and pragmatic, to the extent that adopting even a single one could transform your existence indefinitely. Therefore, prepare yourself and remain engaged, for what lies ahead promises to be transformative. Let us embark on this expedition. 1. Cease the self-doubt and embrace self-belief. Doubt can be a formidable adversary, often secretly residing in our thoughts as an uninvited intruder. Yet, the real trick lies not in completely banishing doubt, but in skillfully navigating it with a Stoic perspective. It's noteworthy that even the Stoics faced moments of uncertainty, but they mastered the technique of leveraging it to their advantage. Consider Marcus Aurelius, who, amidst governing an empire, made time for introspection and self-advising. His strategy was not to disregard doubts, but to interrogate them. He would ponder, is this notion of any benefit? Does it contribute to or detract from my life's quality? This serves as a lesson for us. When faced with doubts, we ought to challenge them with similar inquiries, turning them from barriers into catalysts for introspection and personal development. It's somewhat amusing how we tend to exaggerate our doubts, whereas the resolutions are often more straightforward than imagined. Aurelius reflected, "Our life is shaped by our thoughts." These words transcend mere poetry. They serve as a pragmatic guide. Envision yourself about to embark on a new venture or hobby. Doubt murmurs, "You're incapable. This is your moment to change the narrative." Recognize the doubt, then counteract it with reminders of your previous achievements, no matter how minor they may appear. This act of reaffirming your self-belief can mark the beginning of a more content version of yourself. Bear in mind, happiness doesn't stem from the eradication of doubt, but from the strength to maintain self-confidence in its presence. 2. Contemplate your existence. Have you ever halted your binge-watching marathon to ponder, is this all there is? Let's face it, introspecting doesn't necessitate a solitary retreat to a mountaintop for meditation. It's about seizing a quiet moment, perhaps during your morning brew, to delve into profound inquiries. Pose questions to yourself like, what motivates me to rise each day? Or what drives my actions? Now, envision your life as a cinematic narrative. Would you be captivated by it, or would you nod off before the title sequence even rolls? Self-reflection isn't a session for self-criticism. Rather, it's an exercise in authenticity. If your day-to-day life were a video on a streaming platform, would you commend it with a thumbs up, or would you swiftly move on? Remember, you're the maestro of this narrative. The power to craft a compelling saga rests in your hands. Now, on to aspirations. We're not talking about the bizarre dreams where you find yourself at work in nightwear, but the fervent, heartfelt ambitions. Are they merely gathering dust on a metaphorical shelf? It's high time to rejuvenate them. Break them into manageable tasks, akin to your daily checklist. Consider this. If you're diligent about charging your phone nightly, you're undoubtedly capable of making incremental strides towards your ambitions. The script of your life is yours to pen, so ensure it's a tale you'd be eager to recount. 3. Concentrate on the controllable aspects. The inherent uncertainty of existence might seem daunting at times, yet there's a strategy to maintain tranquility. Hone in on what's within your grasp. Similar to navigating a video game, where the level layout and other players' actions are beyond your influence, but mastering your own gameplay is within your power. In the grand game of life, focus your energy on your deeds, mindset, and outlook. These are the controls at your disposal. Wield them judiciously. Seneca, a prominent figure in Stoicism, faced exile. To many, exile signifies a relinquishment of control, yet Seneca perceived it differently. He delved into his writing and introspection, nurturing his mental landscape. This wasn't a withdrawal, but a deliberate concentration on the aspects he could influence. His works from this era stand as a testament to the strength derived from channeling efforts into what truly lies within one's domain. This principle holds as much weight in contemporary times as it did in ancient Rome. The adage often credited to Epictetus, "Some things are within our control and others not," succinctly captures the Stoic credo. Epictetus was acutely aware of the boundaries of his influence and chose instead to cultivate his inner realm, perceptions and reactions. By adopting this mindset, we too can achieve not only greater happiness, but also enhanced fulfillment and resilience amidst life's tumults. Bear in mind, the objective isn't to commandeer the tempest, but to master the art of reveling in the downpour. 4. Extend kindness. There's a well-known proverb, "What you sow, so shall you reap." Envision the act of tossing a small stone into a vast body of water. The ensuing ripples expand far beyond the stone's initial impact. Such is the magnitude of benevolence towards others. Each minor gesture of goodwill, be it as simple as holding a door open or sharing a warm smile, sets off a chain reaction in our surroundings. The essence lies not in grandiose actions, but in the routine expressions of kindness that truly resonate. In brightening someone else's day, we inadvertently illuminate our own path as well. The twist here is that the benevolence we extend often circles back to us, albeit not always in anticipated manners. Consider it akin to casting a boomerang of goodwill. Its return journey might bring a grateful grin or an unexpected supportive hand at a moment of need. This concept transcends mere tit-for-tat. It's about recognizing our role in fostering a more empathetic, caring society where joy can flourish. Seneca, well versed in the virtues of kindness, famously remarked, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." Seneca's philosophy wasn't limited to theory. He embodied compassion and altruism, frequently offering counsel and aid with no expectation of reciprocation. His legacy instructs us that genuine contentment isn't derived from our possessions, but from our contributions to the well-being of others. Remember, each act of generosity is a stride toward a more contented existence. 5. Prioritize quality over quantity. Have you ever attempted to juggle? Starting with an excess of objects often results in all of them plummeting to the ground. Life mirrors this scenario. Striving to tackle everything frequently culminates in minimal achievement. The essence is to engage in fewer activities, but to excel in those undertakings. It's the depth of involvement, rather than the breadth, that matters. Elect a handful of endeavors that resonate with you deeply and devote your undivided attention to them. This selective focus not only hones your abilities, but also cultivates a more profound sense of fulfillment and achievement. Streamlining one's existence doesn't imply possessing less. It signifies embracing more of what truly matters. Pare down your commitments to the fundamental, akin to a sculptor who meticulously removes excess to unveil a masterpiece. Eliminating the superfluous allows the emergence of your genuine priorities. This newfound clarity propels action, and action begets joy. Concentrating on a limited array of tasks enables you to allocate your energies more efficiently, ensuring each endeavor is meaningful. Marcus Aurelius once advised, "Devote each moment to the task at hand with utmost dedication, as if you were a Roman, approaching every action with sincerity, compassion, willingness, and fairness." His governance extended beyond an empire. He was a sovereign over his allocation of time and attention. He chose, pondered, and executed with purpose. As we navigate our quest for happiness, let us heed his counsel. By committing to fewer tasks but executing them exceptionally, we unlock the doors to excellence and satisfaction. Thus, let's refine our focus to magnify our influence. 6. Cultivate thankfulness. Pause for a moment to contemplate gratitude. It's akin to discovering a $5 bill in an old coat pocket. It was always there, yet the joy of finding it brightens your day. That's the essence of gratitude in life. It lies in valuing the little things, the warmth of a freshly brewed coffee, a message from a companion, the hues of dusk. By acknowledging and appreciating these instances, life becomes more vibrant. The key isn't in awaiting monumental events. It's in uncovering delight in the mundane. But how can one incorporate gratitude into daily life? The approach is surprisingly straightforward. Consider maintaining a gratitude diary. Every evening, pen down an aspect of the day you're thankful for, no matter how trivial or significant. This routine shifts your perspective from absence to presence, enriching your life with a sense of abundance. And indeed, the more you seek reasons for gratitude, the more reasons you will discover. Epictetus once stated, "The true sage is he who is not saddened by what he doesn't possess, but finds joy in what he has." Despite the simplicity and constraints of his life, he experienced abundance by concentrating on his possessions rather than his deficiencies. His advice for us is unequivocal: embrace gratitude. By acknowledging and valuing the wealth in our lives, we pave the way for joy and satisfaction. Remember, it's not joy that fosters gratitude, but gratitude that fosters joy. 7. Cease the pursuit of external validation. The relentless pursuit of external validation is akin to a never-ending chase after an elusive shadow. Stoicism, with its ancient roots, offers profound relevance and insight for our modern lives, presenting a critical teaching in this context. It's a universal truth that at various moments we all seek affirmation from those around us. However, Stoicism invites us to challenge this notion, urging us to seek validation from within rather than from external sources. Consider your sense of self-worth as an impregnable fortress. Should you really allow others to dictate its strength? Moving on to actionable advice, how do we halt this incessant quest for external approval? Begin by acknowledging your personal achievements, regardless of their scale. Manage to make your bed today? Celebrate that achievement. Recognizing these small triumphs is essential. They accumulate over time, forming a robust foundation. Think of it as cultivating a mental fortitude where you play the dual role of motivator and supporter. When the temptation arises to seek validation through superficial means, such as social media accolades, take a moment to reflect. Question the motive behind your actions. Is this for my genuine satisfaction, or am I seeking external validation? Here lies a Stoic gem of wisdom. The value of your own judgment surpasses all others. Endeavor daily to accomplish something that instills a sense of pride, not for external applause, but for your internal fulfillment. This process involves reprogramming our mindset to prioritize internal satisfaction over external applause. Consider this approach as a form of mental simplification, reducing the emphasis on the opinions of others to make room for personal development and introspection. This strategy doesn't advocate for a disregard of others' perspectives, but emphasizes authenticity and self-reliance. Adopting this new perspective is not only freeing, but also empowering. 8. Embrace self-improvement. Picture yourself ascending a rugged peak. The path is steep, daunting, and there are moments when you question your initial motivation. Yet, consider this. Each step forward not only builds your strength, but also fortifies your resilience. Stoicism, an ancient yet enduring philosophy, advocates that true gratification stems from confronting and surmounting obstacles, not shying away from them. Therefore, we should approach our daily routines as if scaling our very own peak. You may think, that's easier said than done. However, Stoicism doesn't propose an overnight transformation. Rather, it suggests incremental, consistent progress. Initiate this journey by establishing a goal that slightly stretches your comfort zone but remains attainable. This could involve acquiring a new competence, enhancing your physical well-being, or committing to regular reading. The essence lies not in the objective per se, but in the personal development that occurs through striving towards these goals. Each minor triumph represents an elevation in your personal ascent. It's crucial to acknowledge that ascending a metaphorical mountain is not an isolated endeavor. Sharing your trials and triumphs with others is pivotal. Stoicism highlights the significance of communal bonds and support networks. By divulging your experiences, you not only garner companionship, but also motivate others to embark on their personal quests. Thus, let's embrace the challenge, foster mutual support, and relish the panoramic vistas from our respective summits. Here's to the journey ahead. 9. Embrace humor. Incorporating more laughter into our lives is not merely a light-hearted proposal. It forms the foundation of true contentment, reflecting the insights of ancient Stoic philosophy. Consider the story of Chrysippus, a Stoic sage, whose life purportedly ended in a fit of laughter. Although this tale may be extreme, it highlights an essential reality. Laughter holds significant value. It serves as a mechanism to alleviate our hardships and lends perspective to our trials. Envision, if you will, the trivial vexations of daily existence viewed through a comedic lens. Your morning beverage spills, and rather than succumbing to annoyance, you find humor in the peculiar timing of the cosmos. This exemplifies Stoicism in practice, reminding us that not every situation warrants our concern. So, how do we integrate more laughter into the intricate tapestry of contemporary life? The answer is more straightforward than it appears. Begin by uncovering the humorous aspects of everyday occurrences. Caught in a traffic snarl? It's an opportunity to indulge in your preferred comedic podcast. Endured a challenging day? Exchange tales with companions about the day's most outlandish moments. This approach isn't about overlooking the complexities of life, but about opting for a light-hearted viewpoint. This strategy embodies a pragmatic Stoic principle. Manage what is within your power, your perspective and response, and release what is beyond your control. Laughter unites us, enhancing the collective human experience. Thus, when you stumble upon something amusing, share the joy. Become the individual who elicits smiles in those around you. Your laughter initiates a cascade of positivity, influencing lives in unforeseen ways. This is the quintessence of Stoicism, cultivating inner peace and extending it outwardly. It's about not merely enduring life with Stoic resilience, but wholeheartedly celebrating it with joy. Therefore, allow yourself to laugh more freely. It's not only beneficial for your well-being, it's a timeless strand of wisdom woven through the generations. 10. Embrace your destiny. The notion of loving one's fate might seem daunting at first glance. However, this concept is where the timeless philosophy of Stoicism intersects with our dynamic, modern existence. Stoicism doesn't advocate for the suppression of feelings or enduring adversity without complaint. Instead, it encourages a wholehearted acceptance of life's myriad experiences with an optimistic outlook. Picture yourself as a surfer. Irrespective of the wave's magnitude, your prowess in navigating it is what truly matters. So, how does one come to love their fate in an era where unexpected events range from a missed rideshare to crucial communications getting lost in cyberspace? Begin by altering your perspective. View each setback not as a hindrance, but as a chance for personal development. A missed ride? It presents an opportunity for an invigorating walk and some time with your thoughts. A lost email? It's a prompt to enhance your digital proficiency. This isn't about unwavering optimism. It's about discovering a positive aspect in every situation. This method transcends merely making do with unfavorable circumstances. It's about converting obstacles into opportunities for advancement. Marcus Aurelius, an exemplar of Stoicism and a leader of Rome, astutely observed that obstacles could pave the way forward. This suggests that the challenges we encounter can actually lay the groundwork for our achievements. When technology fails you at a crucial moment, rather than yielding to frustration, seize the chance to disconnect momentarily. Engage in real-world interactions or dedicate time to those creative projects you've been sidelining. At its core, loving your fate means adapting to the capricious nature of life with flexibility and poise, opting to cherish the moment rather than awaiting clearer skies. Bear in mind, life unfolds not merely around you but for your growth. Each twist and turn is an invitation to emerge more resilient, enlightened, and content. Navigate life's waves with a grin and observe the transformation in your surroundings. In concluding our exploration of Stoicism and the pursuit of a more joyful life, it's crucial to remember that the capacity to mold our happiness resides within us. Following the teachings of the Stoics, concentrate on the aspects within your control, release those that aren't, and live fully in the now. Life may be replete with surprises, but armed with a Stoic mindset, you're well equipped to face them with serenity and insight. Embrace Stoicism. I wish you a good life.